gonna be all right?
Kim, you gotta get out of here.
Oh,
That is
honey,
work.
please.
Will you get her out of here?
Kim,
Oh, my God.
you've got to wait outside.
Gotta get out of here, Kim. I can't do anything to Chris while I'm worrying about you.
Debbie on board.
Sergeant, you sure you want to be here for this? I'm going back in there. I'll stay with Kim. Hang in there, Kim.
Oh, God. My son. My son. Kim? Kim? Is Chris all right? His heart stopped.
Oh, honey, he's gonna be okay. All right, he's gonna be fine. He's with the best. And you're not alone.
There's nothing you can do out here in the hall. Why don't you sit down?
No, I'm gonna stay right here.
No, Henry's right. Let's go down to the waiting room, okay?
No.
Look, if you're not okay, you can't be here for Chris. Come on. Come on.
Is Katie in there? No. Katie's not here.
I'm scared, Brad. I'm in love with Chris. Not the way I loved you. It's different, but it's strong. It's the real thing. Ever since I lost you, people kept telling me that I would fall in love again, and I just didn't believe them because I wasn't ready, but now I am. But Chris is in trouble. He's fighting for his life, and I need to be with him right now. I need to be strong enough to do that. But I can't bring myself to do it, but I can't just sit by and do nothing. But the thing that scares me the most is what if I show up at the hospital and I can't handle it, and I have to run away? That would just make him feel even worse, even more alone. So I need your help. I need you to help me be strong because you're the strong one. I'm just a coward. I'm such a coward.
The hell you are.
What happened?
Just rest, son.
I feel like I got hit by a truck.
Well, you were arrested. We had to shock you back.
How long was I down?
Long enough.
How bad is it?
It's very bad. I'm gonna make a call, have them move you up on the transplant list. You've got to keep your heart strong until we find a donor match.
Oh, wait, what about starting the IV treatment?
Now, that is no longer an option. I'm sorry. Until we find a new heart for him, we have to make sure that this one doesn't go into arrest anymore. I would like to install an LVAD to help the heart pump more.
Oh, I know what an LVAD is.
Well, the less your heart has to work, the better.
No way. Forget about it.
Maybe, but if Chris and Katie are getting engaged, you know, I don't want to impose on that. It's just... No.
You are not a coward, Katie. You're the bravest person I know.
No, a brave person would be with the person she loves who's fighting for his life, not hiding out in a graveyard feeling sorry for herself.
You need Brad's help. There is no shame in that.
But he's gone. I can't depend on him anymore, but here I am. Instead of being with a living person, I'm talking to a stone.
I do the same thing.
You do?
Yeah. I do it all the time. It helps. Hell, I came up here a couple months ago with a bottle of scotch, and I matched him one for one. I'd take a shot, and I'd pour one into the ground, and we just went on and on and on like that. Till I passed out, and I woke up the next morning, and I know, and I realized I destroyed this whole patch of grass over here. I got the groundskeeper to take care of it before you noticed. But the point is, sweetie, I think it takes a lot more strength and courage to go on with your life and keep Brad in your heart, and to just lock his memory away somewhere in your mind because it hurts too much to remember.
Oh, no, I could never do that.
I know you could. That's why I love you so much. You gotta stop being so hard on yourself. This is tough stuff.
It's just even though I've known Chris forever, I just found him. And the thought of losing him, of having to say goodbye and let him go.
You don't have to let him go. You're not gonna. Brad's love is still inside of you. And in Jacob's, that's forever. Yeah, bad stuff happens in life and people die, but the only way to skip out on the hard part is just to, I don't know, lock yourself up and refuse to love anyone but yourself. You can always choose that option if you want.
Doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't, because you don't have a cowardly bone in your body. Look how many times you and I have just kissed each other off for good. And we always came back to each other, right? Because we cared. We're not getting weaker and more afraid. We're getting stronger and we're getting braver. That's what life's all about. Well, I can't tell you what to do, but
What?
whatever decision you make, you should make it soon.
Henry. How fast can you get me to the hospital?
No LVAD. Dad, no machines. All right, I won't consent.
You're not thinking clearly.
Oh, Reed. Do you hear me?
Listen, don't be so quick to refuse this procedure. You've coded once. You're in congestive heart failure.
I know that.
Well, then you also know that it can happen again. And when it does, each time it becomes more difficult for us to resuscitate you. I'm sorry, but listen, your blood type is very common. Chances are very good that you'll get a heart soon, but in the meantime, we have to make sure that the heart you have remains functional.
No. You hook me up to that machine. I will never get off it. Okay? And if I die, I am not gonna die hooked up to a machine. It's not gonna go down like that.
Son, we're not talking about extraordinary measures. You're young, you're healthy in every other way. You're a perfect candidate for a transplant. We just gotta keep your heart strong until a new heart becomes available.
If it does, then that might not happen. We all know that. Look, I am nowhere near the top of the list, and if I was any other patient, you would tell me there are no guarantees.
You're not just another patient.
Yes. Yes, I am. I don't want any special treatment, okay? No jumping ahead of the line.
That's not the point, you moron. If we don't keep you alive, the search for a heart is meaningless.
Look, life hooked up to a heart pump, Reed, that is meaningless. I'm not gonna do this to Katie.
Oh, you mean survive?
She needs a partner, all right? Not someone else to take care of, someone to love she needs, okay? So someone to help her raise her son.
There's no reason you can't do all of that.
Dad, no. No machines. No machines. I'm not gonna do it.
You realize that Chris and Katie are going to have a long, wonderful life together, don't you? I want to get back.